The idea of we versus them, us versus them, is a very antiquated idea. I think we are all cut from the same cloth. We all deserve dignity and to be treated with compassion.
Clarkston is known as the most ethnically diverse square mile in America. Over 40 nationalities, 60 different languages spoken in just a 1.4 square mile city right here in the middle of Metro Atlanta sprawl. You get off interstate at the Clarkston exit, you drive in, and it almost looks like a place from the 1970s. You'll see shops from all these different languages. You'll see the mosque, the Vietnamese Buddhist temple, another Buddhist temple. You'll see a row of churches, little restaurants and shops and street foods, and places that if you stepped into the storefront, you would think that you were in Ethiopia or Bhutan or Vietnam. And that's Clarkston. And then, in 3 blinks and you've driven through it.
We partner with the U.S. government to welcome refugees who've already gone through that extensive vetting process overseas and have been approved to come to the United States. We set up an apartment for the family. We welcome them at the airport, and for the first, 6 months in the United States, we're really there to provide cultural orientation, to provide basic needs, and to help the family become self-sufficient. Most of the people that we work with, these are genocide survivors. These are folks that have survived war, conflict, people who have been tortured, people who have lost family members, people who have seen horrific things, people who have been imprisoned for their beliefs or just for being who they are. It's not economic migrants. These are people who have really fled in fear.
نام مریم احمد جان است. 2 طفل دارم، یک بچه دارم، یک دختر. یک بچه ما به نام عباس است، دخترم به نام جلیله. من از بس که به خاطر اولادای ما زیاد مشکلات تحمل کردم، حتی گفتم جان ما رو بگیره ولی اولادای ما رو کسی پیشم نگیره. خیلی سختی‌ها رو تحمل کردم به خاطر 2 اولادم.
If you could have seen her arrival at the airport, and you could have seen her face in a photo that we had the first night we brought her to her new home. The fear that she had, although she was very well composed, she was very afraid. And then to see her after her first day at work, the smile on her face, the difference in the photographs are just amazing to see.
یعنی خیلی خوبی کردم. من در افغانستان و پاکستان خیلی مشکلات تیر کردم. هیچ روز من خوش نبودیم. در اینجا که آمدم اولادای من راحت است، خود من راحت است. من خدا که تا آشنا شویم در این جامعه، اولادای من یک ذره بلد شوه، خیلی راحت شدیم از اونجا.
Maryam has been an inspiration to me. She is a woman who has quiet grace. She is very strong. She's hardworking. She's an amazing person. We consider each other as family. You are now providing for your family in a completely new place, very successfully. Always remember us and that we really care for your family. We really are so happy that you're here. Thank you so much. You're welcome.
People who came here knew immediately. I help with them, I work with them and prep them and have them start working immediately to be self-sufficient. In America, you can be anything you want, and this is an opportunity. This is a great country that I can call it a great home. I recently gained my U.S. citizenship, and that was my first time to vote, and I voted for my elected governor in the House of Representatives. and a congressman.
Working with refugees isn't charity, it's an investment. It's an investment in people who bring really important skills to America. And I think one of the things that we don't think about is how important that resourcefulness and optimism has been in building this country and building our culture and making America thrive. These are individuals and families just like me and you, that when you get to know children and parents and community members, that they really have the same motivations, the same fears, the same pain, the same need to provide for their family as we do.
بله هیچ کس نمیتونه تعصب کنه به خاطر که از کل جای هم اینجا هست باعث مهاجر کل ما یک قسم هستیم کسی گفته نمیتونه.
I want to encourage people to take an opportunity to visit places like Clarkston. I couldn't be more proud to represent, what's known as the Ellis Island of the South. And to me, it really gives me a lot of hope in a future world, because if we can create a paradigm and microcosm where you have all of these religions, all these languages and nationalities, and if we can find this pathway to show that you can have a peaceful, more prosperous world, then I think that we could really see that take hold in a lot of other parts of America, and it'll be something that we'll be proud that we were part of.
And let's be a unity, let's be a one nation, or one America, living under one great flag.
Hello Today fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.